ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायं अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। You can repeat these. Ayun. I don't hear anybody. Maybe you have to unmute yourself. Ayun.
Ayun.
Rik. Eom. I ouch. Hayavarat. Land. Nyamagananam. Abhang. Ghadhadash. Jabagadadash. Kha pha cha tha tha. Jat jat tat jatau. Kapai. Ashasar. इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि Yeah. So if we look at all the phonemes, we were talking about how many we could make. We can make 281 of them, pratyaharas. 281 pratyaharas are possible. In English, the pratyahara is called phonemes or phonemes. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's what it's called. Phonemes. And so you can make 281. However, Panini has made 41, and then the later grammarians have introduced one more, which he, I think, has used but forgot to count it or name it, something like that. So there is a total of 42 pratyaharas that are in use in the grammar. And the learning sandhis through this becomes very, very easy. And we'll do a small illustration so that you can see how it goes. Especially for this consonant sandhi, going through this system becomes very, very easy. Like if we take here un, so if we take un, then he even defines, okay, first let us see the definition of the pratyahara is done in a sutra, adirantyena saheta. So you take the first whatever syllable is there, then you take the last one along with the it letter, that becomes a pratyahara. That is the definition of pratyahara. Okay, so the first one and the last one, and of course the what seals these three this set of syllables together is this it letter. And what happens to the it letter? It is just there as a marker and it is discounted. Like, why is it here? Because from this we can make three pratyaharas: un, in, and we can make already three. This is fascinating. That's why it is here, and that's also the same reason why the diphthongs are separated, because we have two sutras. So when you say eng, you are only taking the simple diphthongs a and o. But if you say ich, you are taking the complex one, I and I. But if you say h, you are taking all the diphthongs together. You see that?
What's that?
If you say eight, you are taking all the diphthongs together. So you say, you're taking what is that? Let me draw this. So if you say h, you go from here all the way here. You include everything. You include all the diphthongs. Do you see that? Very ingenious, because that's how the sutras are made, based on this. And so we can take a small one just to illustrate. So there is one sutra, 6178, I think the number is, and this is like a to go sutra in something we have already studied, which is the vowel sandhi. So let us just take that. So that sutra says, and I will for some reason the pencil is not coming out. There we go. Yeah, here it is. Ikah yan achi. Of course, this sounds like gobbledygook right now, but it will soon make sense. So what did I write on top of these?
The cases, in which case,
Yeah, the cases, because we haven't studied this. This is he has, ik. He has made into a word, and then he's declined it as a ka ending noun, which we haven't studied. So ikaha, like marutaha, sixth case, singular. Yan is the first nominative, singular. Achi is like maruti, seventh case.
Singular.
Now, we have to understand one more thing before we get into unfolding this particular thing, and then we'll move on to the consonant sandhis. This is just to give an idea of what Panini has in store here, just the beauty of it, just to see. So, one thing we need to know is that when we say 6-1, we think that something is belonging to ik, and when we say 7-1, it's the locative case, so something is located in something. That is not the Paninian cases. The Panini has a different idea of how to use the cases. So he says, Shashti, the sixth case, Sthane. Shashti Sthane Yoga. There is a sutra, which means the sixth case is the place where the grammatical operation takes place. So where is the sixth case here?
Ikaha.
Ikaha. So this ik, the ik letters, we'll see what they are very soon. But right now, the ik letters are the place where the grammatical operation takes place, because that is the Paninian sixth case. And then tasminniti purvasya. Tasminniti purvasya means the seventh case is defining the conditions when the operation takes place. So when something follows. So the place of operation are the ik letters, and when they are followed by ach letters. And then the prathama, the first case, is the replacement itself, the adesha or the replacement. So this is the, yan is the adesha when ach follows. So in other words, if we want to translate it, in place of ik letters, substitute it with yan when ach follows. Isn't that amazing? Yeah.
Amazing.
It is
Amazing.
really fascinating. So, so the ik letters is the place where the operation takes place. So, in place of ik letters, substitute with yan letters, yan syllables when ach follows. So now let's go and delineate where we have ik letters. What is an ik letter? What all is included in ik? Where is the ka first? Hello. Show some
E,
signs of
E, O,
I.
O, R, R.
Huh? Say that again.
E, E,
Yeah.
O, O,
Uh-huh.
R, R,
Yeah.
R.
Yeah.
Ka.
Now, yeah. So from here, I lost again. What to do now? Yeah. Annotate. Okay. So ik letters are all the simple vowels other than a. Okay? This is ik. No diphthongs. Simple vowels other than a. Ik. So these are the ones to be substituted. The e, u, r, lr. Yeah, you don't count the na, okay? That is your bypass the na, because that's an it letter. E, u, r, l, and their long counterparts, their dirgha counterparts, are the ones that are going to be substituted. But what are they going to be substituted by? they are going to be substituted by yan letters. What is yan?
Yo. 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 Wa. Ra. Ta. La.
Pa and pa.
Say that again.
Yavarala.
Somebody say that again.
Yo. Wa.
Yavarata.
Ta do you don't count.
Oh, you speak. Yavara. La.
Yavara.
La.
Yeah. And so if we look at them together, what do they constitute? Semi-vowels. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. So the simple vowels other than other than are to be substituted by semi-vowels when ach follows. What is ach?
I, U, R, R.
All the vowels.
All the vowels.
When we can't say
All
all
the
the
vowels.
vowels. We have to say when any vowel follows.
Okay.
Okay. So the substitution for ik letters is yan. Any ik letter is a yan letter when any vowel follows. So the illustration would be something like this. Let's see here. Dadhi. Dadhi plus atra. Is there, okay, just look at the left hand side first. Is there an ik letter?
Yes.
I know, it's the, correct?
No.
No?
E.
He, where is he? He,
No,
she.
E.
Oh, E, yeah, E. Very good. E is the ik letter. And then is the other condition met when any vowel follows?
Oh, is
Yes.
Yes.
A follows, okay? So what is the replacement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yan letter, as we saw, is ya, any of the semi-vowels. Ya, va, ra. We don't count the ta, okay? Not for this purpose. And ya, va, ra, la. So how do we know which to substitute?
First letter.
Why? Why first?
No, it's a same sound. Ichu yashanam talu.
Yeah, Ichuyeshanam talu, very good. Tulyasya prayatnam. So we have to have some kind of a resonance because we have to look at the nature of this particular E. Is it cerebral? Say no, so we can move on. Is it cerebral?
No, it's
No.
not.
Is it guttural?
No,
Is it nasal?
no.
No.
What is it?
Spalator.
It is
Palatal.
Okay, so out of the semi-vowels, we pick something that also has tones of palatal. La, like la, correct?
No.
Huh? No?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when you pronounce it, yeah, ichu yashanam talu tulyasi. So there is some affinity there. Okay, and then there is a sutra which also comes into play, which says sthan. I'm not going to write it because it's just for just to enjoy without really being stressed out about it. So sthane antaratamaha. How to know what to substitute? There is some kind of a order. Sthane antaratamaha means you follow the order. What is the order here? It is out of order because of the particular needs for the sutra, but you don't generally write the semi vowels like this, right? Ya, va, ra, la. How do we write it? Ah, exactly. So yaralava. So then so sthane antaratamaha means the e is substituted by, and we'll quickly know why it is written like this, because of this sutra sthane antaratamaha. It is written particularly out of order so that this sutra can work. So you substitute according to the order. Ya gets substituted for E. Supposing instead of Dadhi Atra I had, Madhu. Madhu plus Adaha. What is Adaha? Eater here. Okay, so Madhu plus Adhaha. No, is it Adhaha or is it is? I think it is Adhaha. It's not Mahaprana. Now it won't rub out. What happened to the eraser here? Yeah, there.
Adhaha can be below Swaminiji.
Yeah, but it is not below. It is eater, Adaha. Yeah, that's why I am changing that. Because it can be a honey bee, Madhvadaha. So then, the substitution here is what?
Va.
Va. Yeah, because we are doing it in order. Ya for E, Va for U, Ra for what? Ra
Ru.
becomes a substitution for what? Ru.
Ru.
And La becomes a substitute for Lru.
Ru.
Yeah, that is how this is why all these pratyaharas are very very they very smoothly you get a kind of a deeper assimilation and an appreciation of an appreciation of the situation here, of how to look at sandhis, etc., etc. Any questions so far?
Beautiful.
Okay. Can I erase this?
Yes, we got the
Yes,
hang of it.
Swaminiji.
Yes, ma'am.
Got the hang of it.
Now we will look at some of the pratyaharas that come in play for the consonant sandhis. And what do they mean, etc., etc. So let us look at that. Let me open up one document. I had it open, but somewhere it went away. No, this is the wrong one. I want the other one. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, let's just look at this now. Hold on. Are you able to see this?
Yes, Swaminiji.
Yeah. So let's just go over this very quickly because all the 41 pratyaharas are here. So all vowels, just read.
Ach. Ach.
Ach.
Yeah. All simple vowels.
Ak.
Ak.
Maybe I should have the Maheshwara Sutras also at the same time. Let's see, so that we can look at it together. There must be a way to share more than one document. Maybe.
You share the entire screen.
Swamiji, if you share the entire screen.
No, I can hold the shift key and share two. Entire screen means you don't need that, because then people will be looking at Taittiriya documents also. So therefore, also you have to make small. Can you see if it is made small?
No.
No. You can't see this at all? Can you see the Maheshwara Sutras?
Now
No.
we can see.
Yeah, we can see.
We can see the Maheshwari Sutrani, but not the exercise.
Yeah, I don't blame you. So, so it is difficult. So let's see how to do this. Yeah, we'll go back and forth. Maybe if I do this, it will come on top. Yeah, that's good enough. Can you see now?
Yes.
Yeah. All
Better.
vowels.
Better.
Please. All
No,
vowels.
we cannot see all. You have to bring this a little more to the left side. The
What am I bringing-
pratyaharas.
What am I bringing to the left?
The pratyaharas. To the left.
So we
little
only
more.
need to see the first half. Swamini is
That's the
only
first half. We will-
Swamini
we
is
will-
only
okay.
talking about.
Right?
Then it's okay.
Yeah, we will scroll over the other side. Don't worry. All vowels.
Ach.
Okay, let's look at ach here. So, where is cha?
Fourth row.
I, ouch.
Right here, okay?
Yes.
Ach.
First line to fourth line. Okay.
Okay. Then, if you want only simple vowels,
Ak.
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 yeah, where is the ka?
Second line.
In row.
Second line. Very good. Ak. Like in the sutra, akaha savarne dirghaha. And then there is a sutra like that. So ak is used. And then all diphthongs, as we already did this, H.
Okay.
And then all the swaras and vyanjanas together, all the letters together, what is it?
All.
Very good. Yeah, so let's now stop this drawing and take this a little bit, except I can't seem to lose the okay, here we go. Now all consonants
Hull.
hull. Okay, and it's not this hull here. Do you see that?
Yes.
Yeah, it's this from here we take.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it right.
yeah. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. Then all soft consonants. This is very important because now we are entering the realm of consonant sandhis. So this is good to remember. All soft consonants.
Hush.
Hush. You want me to stop talking?
No. Hush.
Anytime people say hush and shush, this is not a thing. Okay. So where is hush? Soft consonants. Ha, ya, va, ra. So ha plus all the semi vowels, and then we have nyamagananam, and then jha, bha, gha, dha, dash, and ja, ba, ga, da, dash. Okay, all soft consonants. Very nice. Hush, all soft consonants. And then, if we want to only select hard consonants, what would it be?
Har.
Par.
Khar. Now, where is khar? Show me khar.
Kar is here and Ra is
Oh.
there.
Cha.
Oh, here means where?
Ko.
Fifth line on the right.
Right side.
Fifth row, right side.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There you are.
Ra, and then
Ra is in the.
Ra is,
Seventh row.
yeah, Ra is here. Last one of the 7th row. And you see how it selects class 1 and class 2 of each consonant. So, each group.
Pa, cha,
Yeah, so we have kha, pha, cha, tha, tha, chatatav, ka, pa. Okay.
Yeah.
And then all sibilants shall. Sh here, shashasa, and
Yeah.
ha is also considered like a semi-sibilant for this, for kind of a thing. See, in this short little page, how much is packed. To unpack this short little thing, we need 3 pages here to talking about pratyahara. And here is how the pratyaharas are derived. So, ak is equal to, you have all the simple vowels, 5, you have 5 here, and ach, all the vowels, an, if you say, all vowels and semi-vowels, an. So, not this an here, but this an, this na, okay? Yeah. Then at. At kup wang num vyavaye api, and all vowels and semi vowels and her. Where is no? Yeah, all vowels and semi vowels except for l and her. I, u, r, lr, e, o, hayavara. That is what is at. Where is at? Yeah, from here to here. At. All vowels and semi vowels except for l and h. Then ik, all simple vowels. We just saw that. Okay. What is ich? Something that needs to be scratched immediately. Correct?
Okay.
What is ich?
All vowels except for
Yeah. All vowels, because ach, if ach is all vowels,
Okay.
it
Except
is, except for a. And then we have in, in Koho there is one sutra, in is all vowels except for a, and then all semi vowels, because if we take this if you take this in, this na, all right, and then eng we saw first 2 diphthongs, h all the diphthongs, ich last 2 diphthongs, khar we saw hard consonants. Oh, then there is char. What is char? First letter of all the groups, char. Where is char? Let us look at char.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fifth row,
line.
fifth line.
Fourth line. Fourth
right,
2,
line.
3, 4, 5.
Five. Yeah.
in the middle.
3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Cha and char here. Okay? Char. And all the class, the first letter of every group and all the sibilants except for ha. Ha is, is an honorary sibilant here, and so that's not included in the pratyahara char. Okay? All right. What is jash?
Is second line.
No.
Second line? No.
Fourth line.
Ajna.
Just.
Yeah. Jash.
Ajash.
Yeah. This is
Okay, like
jash. What is jash?
third column.
Third.
Yeah.
Huh.
The third
Third.
all the groups. Yeah, class 3 letters of all the groups. That is what we see. Okay. Okay. Now tell me what is Jhal.
Okay. Starts from there and up to the end. Yeah.
Jal. All the
Consonants
consonants.
minus the nasals.
But you didn't say sibilants.
Sibilants.
Sibilants are also there. Class 1 to 4 and all the sibilants is jhal. Okay? And what is jhash? We saw jash, but what is jhash?
All the soft consonants.
Jhash are not all the soft consonants. I don't know. Is it jhash? Yeah, maybe. Class 3 and class 4. Not all the soft consonants because we are not, including the nasals. Class 3 and class 4 of all the 5 groups. Because all the soft consonants we saw earlier was hush. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah. So these are the pratyaharas in use. Okay. And so that is, some of them which we have studied. And so let us stop this. Let me share one more document here. Now we'll have a little quiz so that the Arthaspuranam takes place. All right. So just to do the revision here, okay? Jhal, any consonant, this is a slightly different way of looking at it. Consonant except nasals and semivowels, okay? Jhal. Jash, class 3 letters of each groups. Jhash, class 3 and class 4 of each group of consonants. And one more we have here, Jhai. What is Jhai? Let us look at let me also share the Maheshwara Sutrani, because that is a new one which will come in the Sandhis and we can look at that. What is Jhai? Can you see Jhai? Hello, is everybody there?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you for making a noise. What is Jhai?
It's
First 4 letters of each group of consonants.
First 4 letters of each group. Yes. Jhai. And then Chav. Can you locate Chav? Do you see that?
Yeah.
Second, yeah.
Second class.
No.
Tha, cha, cha, ta, tha. Not second, not all of them. Some are missing. There's only certain specific 6 letters are included in Chav. Ta, tha. See, ka, kha is not there.
Okay.
Except for kak.
Pa is also not there.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can't say second, first and second. So it's a specific thing. Tatha, chacha, tatha. Okay? And khar we saw. What is khar?
Hard consonant and sibilants.
All
Khar is all hard consonants and sibilants together. Okay? Yeah, and here is one. Char we already saw. Class 1 letters of each group. Where is char? Here. And all the way to here. Yeah. And then yar. What is yar?
Consonant, etc.
These are the siblings, no?
It's
I think
Yeah.
I think we are taking this year here. Yeah, this year. Yar is any consonant except her. It goes yara, yavara, la, nyamangananam, jhabang, ghadadash, jabagadadash, khapha, chata, ta, chatatav, kapai, shashasar, yar. Okay? Got it?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
And then we have another one which we will be using it in this class in this connection for consonant sandhis. Yai.
yay.
So from this year to that year here, yai. In the sutra, as in the sutra, anuswarasya yai parasavarnaha. So yai is any consonant or semi-vowel except her or the sibilants. All consonants and semi-vowels except her and sibilants. And then we have What is Where is first?
Start from there.
All the way here. All this is also included on the left hand side. Okay. Is vowels, soft consonants and nasals. If you want to look at them together, it is Okay. So these are some of them which we'll be studying. Let me share this again. One more thing we'll share. Yeah. Some of the sandhis we'll be studying, consonant sandhis, and they are generally categorized according to the following rules. So we have some, many of the rules covered, which cover softening or hardening of the consonants. And what do we mean by the softening of or the hardening of the consonants? Like, for example, there are rules for substituting soft consonants for hard consonants, like class 3 letters in the place of class 1 letters. Okay, so for example, dik. What is dik? Hello, please show some signs of life. What is dik?
Dik.
Swayam.
Dik means what? No, that is dik. That is a Mahaprana. Yeah.
Dik.
Don't see.
Direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. So dik is direction, and then this under this rule A, it would become dig. Okay. If it is followed by, let's say, some soft consonant or whatever it is. Okay, dig. do we know of any word that begins with dig?
Dig Devata.
Yes, very good. Dig Vijaya, Dig Devata. Dig Devata Samarudham. Like this in the, it will come. So Dig Devata. Very good, very nice. So we have, let me get the eraser here. So Dik becomes, Dig depends on what follows it, and that we have plenty of time to look at, but just giving you an idea of Dig Devata. So that's a very good example. So this softening, that is the softening, one example of softening. But then we have another word, Dik. Again, we'll use the same word so that we see the difference here, depending on what follows. Dik, well, so here, let's say it has already become Dig. To make it, to emphasize what we are trying to do here. So Dig. Dig plus Palaha.
Allah.
So what do we say here?
Dikpala.
Huh?
Dikpala.
Dikpala.
It becomes Ka. So this one, because it is followed by this, this hard consonant, this goes back to the first of its class again, Dikpalaha. So Dikpalaha. So like this softening or hardening, that is illustrated. Then we have a very interesting, set of rules, that the second set of rules that we'll be studying are the replacement of dental consonants. So what are dental consonants first? First, let us see. Make a list of the dental consonants.
Dotha.
Dadha, Dadha, Na.
Dhana.
Yeah. So this, the dental consonants for some reason cannot hold their own in the consonant sandhis at all. They get, replaced, depends on what follows, with either the palatal consonants. So dental plus palatal will be replaced by palatal consonants, or dental plus followed by cerebral will be replaced by the cerebral consonants. Like, for example, Ramaha, Ramaha Tekate. Think of a better example. That's not the correct example here. I have made some notes. Let me go scroll and see. Why won't it let me scroll? Harinder, do you know?
No, Swamiji, I don't.
I think I have to get rid of this. Then it will let me scroll. Yeah, I have to get rid of the, what's it called?
The pencil.
The pencil, correct. So, yeah, here. So, here is the example. Vrikshas Shete. Okay. And so, that is one example. Vrikshas Shete. So, then the Sa is also considered dental because it has an affinity towards the dental. Okay. So Sa you can't pronounce without the teeth. That's why babies lisp. Yeah. So Vrikshas shete, then the sha is palatal. So what is the replacement? Vrikshash shete. Plakshas shete, plakshas shete. Okay, and then so similarly we have in the in the where are they? Yeah, softening or hardening. Then we have then the replacement of dental with cerebral. So like we have I was going to write that. Now we can look at the cerebral example. So where is the pencil again? So if we say Ramas Tekate or something like that if you have, then what will it become? The sa, the dental here, will take the appropriate cerebral. So it will
Sha.
it will become a what kind of sha? Murdhanya sha. It will become a cerebral sha. Okay.
Namashtakata.
Yeah, Ramastakate. So that is, that comes in the kind of the B in the replacement of dental consonants. So then we have the third kind of rules that we'll be looking at have to do with the replacement of one consonant by another consonant. Like what is one example? Like Shraddhavan labhate. Too long to write, but so you can just look at it. Shraddhavan, it ends with the dental. Shraddhavan, and then labhate. That Shraddhavan labhate. It becomes a nasalized la. Okay, and that is a particular sutra. So sometimes some consonants are replaced by others, and so then we have a whole list of rules talking about changes in nasalization, some of which we have already covered. Like for example, this one which we know this very well. What do we know? Like if we say Gramam, and then what? Gaccha, if we say. What am I saying?
Ramang Gacha.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Going to the village.
Go to the village.
I didn't say going to the village. What am I saying? Not
Go to the
Go.
go to the village.
Gramam gaccha. Okay.
It's an order.
Yeah, it's an order, imperative mood, talking to second person. Very good. Gramam gaccha. So, we already know how to write this, right? How do we write this now?
The Visarga.
Give me a dot on the
There is
top.
no visarga in the sentence at all.
The ma will be a dot on the top.
Yeah, the ma will be what is called an anuswara.
Anusvara, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, so ma will be anuswara. This will go away, except the line also went away, not nice. So let's bring it back. So gramam gaccha. Yeah, this we already know, right? So that is still a first of a series of rules, and then we have some other nasalization anuswara rules of what all turns into what, etc. and when it is compulsory and when it is optional. So we'll be looking at those. So Anuswara rules, and then finally, then we have some kind of augments, like you add things to it, like sometimes you have like Pashyan, one example. Pashyan plus api. What happens here?
Pashyan yapi.
Where did you get here? And why?
Pashanapi.
Where did you get a and why?
Pashanapi.
No, this becomes a long E, and the R is gone or something.
Why? So it becomes Pashyanipi.
No is half.
So what do you think it becomes?
Pashyannapi.
Ah.
Pashyanpi.
Pashyanpi.
Why do you want
Ah.
to highlight the
That S, whatever that you call.
Pashyannapi.
Pashyannapi, na. Double na.
Very good. So the na gets doubled when it is followed by this vowel here. So we have Pashyan. There's not enough space here, so I'm scribbling. Pashyannapi. Okay. Oh, this should be a pa. Pashyannapi. So it gets doubled. Okay. Sometimes you add a sh, and sometimes you double that whatever syllable is already there. Okay. So this is some of the rules we'll be studying, and then I'll give you this maybe as early as tomorrow, or perhaps even tomorrow I'll give you this document. I'm still working on it with some exercises and everything, so it should be done by tomorrow. I'll give you this document. So then we have here a nice legend to remember. Shortcut. AV, any vowel, and then SC, soft consonant, HC, hard consonant, N, nasal, SV, semi-vowel, AC, any consonant, S, sibilant. And then of course we have already gone over these, right? And then we'll take up each rule tomorrow by, one by one. Any questions?
Amazing, this, Swaminiji.
Yeah, it's really, these sutras are, Panini is amazing, really. It's just that precision, it's just so fascinating, it's just lovely. Any questions, thoughts, ideas?
I have a question, Swamini. Sometimes we start and end in the same. If you look at the Maheshwara Sutrani,
Yeah.
you start and end in the same row, but then sometimes it's a different ending. Like for in, it is never the first, but you have to go up to the seventh to get in. So, is there like a rule for that, or like because it's a
you get better at it after some time, because you know that this is not possible, to do it in this way, and then you also see the context of the rule. You see what it's trying to illustrate. So many things go into the mix. Okay. Yeah, there are many things that go into the mix. Mostly the context and mostly what we are trying to illustrate, all that comes into the picture.
One question, Swaminiji. Were sutras formulated based on existing language, or the language
These sounds based on
formulated
these
based on
sounds.
sutras?
Yeah, the language was given by Shiva in the form of these sounds, and the sutras were made based on these sounds. And the language was, I think, already there, because what we have is a Paninian system. So the sutras were made based on these sounds to cover the rules of the language. Anything else? ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ. Thank you.
Namaste.